Italian cuisine is renowned the world over, and for a very good reason. It is some of the best food that I have ever tasted in my life. But is there a way to replicate how Italians eat wherever you may be in the world? I actually think there is. Here are 6 simple steps that you can adopt to help your cooking become more like that of an Italian. If there's one thing you won't see a lot of here in Italy, it is processed ready meals. Italians value the use of fresh ingredients in their cooking, which is why Italian food is so delicious. Using vegetables, for example, when they are at their seasonal best, adds a degree of freshness unlike any other. Swapping out jars of pre-made pasta sauce for fresh condiments that you can prepare yourself completely transforms a dish. If you really don't think that you're up to cooking fresh food, watch this video here with a very simple pasta recipe, or use this little tip. Utilize canned food such as tinned tomatoes with the addition of fresh onion, garlic, olive oil, etc. This is far better than jars of sauce with all the hidden extras. Olive oil is the staple for every Italian dish. Extra virgin olive oil is best, and if you're unsure of the quality, look for the DOP certification if your oil comes from Italy. This is indicative of a good quality olive oil. Olive oil should be bought in a glass bottle if from the supermarket. The darker the glass, the better it is, as it keeps out the natural light. Plastic bottles are usually only used temporarily if you are able to buy fresh olive oil where you live. If you do this, make sure that you transfer the olive oil into glass bottles as soon as possible to preserve its freshness. Garlic and onion, 2 simple ingredients that have the power to transform an otherwise bland dish. Use the garlic to enhance the flavour of your condiment, and the onion to add texture and additional flavour. Depending on the dish, if garlic isn't an integral part of the recipe, then you can use whole cloves of garlic just to add flavour to the oil in the pan, removing them before they burn. Good food takes time, and if you are about to say that's something you don't have, then I encourage you to really analyse what you do with the time you have in your day. 20 minutes less on social media or in front of the television in favour of cooking an incredible dish is so worth it. Cooking is a process that requires love. If you're impatient and you don't care much about the ingredients, it will result in a half-hearted plate of food. The biggest myth I grew up believing was that too much pasta makes you gain weight. Pasta alone is not the reason. Maybe the way you cook it is. The majority of Italians eat pasta, if not daily, then on a very regular basis. Pasta here is cooked with ingredients including fresh tomato, seafood, vegetables and meat. If you cook pasta with ready-made sauces laden with salt and sugar, then of course it becomes a less than healthy dish. I eat pasta daily, and I have retained the same weight, or a little under, for 5 whole years. Italians don't like to waste food, and it's a principle that I really admire. Old bread, for example, if it's not suitable for bruschetta, is ground down into breadcrumbs. Excess fresh food is frozen to prevent waste, and if vegetables are starting to turn, they can be used in a minestrone. Food is really respected here, and as such, Italians do their best to use every edible part possible. It's a mindset that I think we could all adopt more in our lives. Certainly when I lived in the UK, I'm ashamed to say I wasted a lot of food, and this is a mindset that I wish I had known about back then. So you see, I don't think you need to live in Italy in order to be able to cook like an Italian. You just need to adopt these 6 simple steps as the basis and foundation for your cooking. Cooking is a journey. I certainly appreciate food more so now than I did when I first arrived in Italy 5 years ago. And every day that appreciation continues to grow. So instead of viewing cooking time as an inconvenience or something that takes time out of your day, why not instead look at it as an opportunity to really experiment and try creating some incredible mouth-watering dishes.